What's up, you guys? ASD Classified here with another review of Power Rangers Megaforce. This time, episode 15, The Human Factor. So in this episode, Varak now has an underwater base, and he's decided to make robotic monsters to combat the Rangers. Because, you know, the giant bugs and the mutants all failed to kill the Rangers. Maybe robots will have better luck, So yeah, and he created this new minion called Metal Alice, who's a robot herself, and he's gonna have Metal Alice make all the robotic monsters for him. So Metal Alice is greatness. Like, I love her. I love her voice. I love her look. I love her attitude. Oh man, just in one episode, she's like the best villain that Megaforce has had. Like, Metal Alice even tried to turn Robo Knight to her side by reminding him that it was the humans who created all the pollution on the Earth. And if the humans were enslaved by the robots, then the Earth would be a much better place. And Robo Knight actually had to think on this. He actually was thinking about it. Bad bitch, man. Bad bitch. See, in one episode, Metal Alice has been more manipulative than Varak has been this entire season. Like, seriously, why do so many fans think that Varak is pulling all these strings and he has this big plan in the works? Like, I don't get it. I don't see where it's coming from. Ghost Sager does not equal Megaforce, man. I don't get it. The only thing that Varak has done was egg Creepox on to kill the Rangers. Like, that counts as being a master manipulator now? Like, really? Let me tell you what being a manipulator is. A manipulator is trying to trick a warrior for good to commit an evil act. That's manipulating. Egging somebody on to do their damn job, that's not being a manipulator. But whatever. Metal Alice, she was great in this episode, and I also liked all the action. Oh, that action was good, yes. Okay, let's talk about the things I didn't like about this episode. As usual, the dialogue. Like, case in point, the beginning scene with Emma and Jill when they were talking and they were watching the guys play soccer. Yeah, this scene. Because this scene had potential. You know, this scene could have been interesting. There could have been an interesting conversation going. There could have been some interesting dialogue. But oh no, it's just the same old corny shit that's been in all the other Megaforce episodes. Like, I swear, like, we could have learned something new about these characters. Instead, Emma's sitting up here telling us how beautiful the Earth is and how the Rangers need to do everything they can to protect it. Like, we get it. We get it. You are the Power Rangers. Your job is to protect the Earth. We get it. Like, you have literally said this shit in like every episode. Seriously, 95% of Emma's lines are the Earth is beautiful and we need to protect it. 95% of half of these Rangers' lines are that. We get it. Rangers, you do not have to give us your job description in every episode. Talk about something else. Anything else. Like, ask Jill what she thinks about Jake, since that's like the only thing going on in this show. Like, seriously, do these Rangers have lives? Are none of them getting ready to go to college? Or none of their parents getting on their nerves? Like, something, anything. This is a TV show. Write something! Another thing I didn't like about the episode, this rejected Captain Planet plot that was going on here. Like, no, man. Like, I hate when Power Rangers brings up the issue of pollution but doesn't offer any solutions, you know, to deal with it. Like, I just dislike that. Wild Force did the exact same thing. Like, why are you bringing this up if you're not gonna, like, talk about a way to help, you know, end pollution? Like what's the point? I mean, when Robo Knight rejected Metal Alice's offer to join with her, and he said that the good that humans do outweighs the bad, you know, it was a nice line, you know, and I do believe that. You know, I don't want humans to be enslaved or killed because of pollution, obviously, but I do think that humans should have the opportunity, you know, to fix their shit, you know, I mean, but they didn't bring that up in the episode. They just said, oh, well, humans, you know, we create all this pollution, but you know, we're humans and we're a part of Earth, so, you know, leave us alone. That's pretty much what the episode said. It didn't say, you know, humans, they might want to start fixing the pollution that they cause. Like, that should have been a part of the lesson in episode 2. And especially in the Power Ranger universe, pollution really needs to be dealt with. Pollution is the reason that orcs were able to return in 2002. Pollution created a bunch of no-name mutants in Megaforce. Like, they had to deal with a bunch of mutants because of pollution. Like, if any season should be doing something about it, it's this season, right? I mean, and don't misunderstand me. Like, I'm not expecting a kid show to come up with a solution to end all of pollution, you know. But at the same time, you could give us, like, simple options, you know. Petitions, protests, talk to your congressman, start a cleanup club. You know, some of these things Mighty Morphin did, you know. Hell, you could have the Megaforce Rangers go on TV, like on a news station, and talk about the seriousness of pollution. You know, I mean, there's stuff you could do, but really, like, just stay away from this topic, Power Rangers. Just stay away from it. As important as this issue is, it's kind of boring, and this is an action show, and I don't feel like being bored by it. So just stay away from this issue from now on. Seriously, drop the environmentalist stories, please. So, 2 out of 5. Like, Robot Alice, you cool and all, but yeah, 2 out of 5. Like, man, fuck Megaforce. So, for those who are watching, what did you guys think about this episode? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you think it was meh? Let me know if you want. I'm just gonna go and try to find a better show to watch. Alright, later you guys. Job my thug.